Yeah, it's Mr. SFM, and I just want to talk about real quick why why I file my own taxes. That was a tongue twister. So why do I file my own taxes? Okay, for most of you, based on the demographics, you have a lot of time, or you don't have a lot of time, or you think you have a lot of time, but you can really be doing things also in between. Like, you work a security job, you're standing around, like, do something with the time, you know what I'm saying? So you can go online, don't tell me you don't have a phone, and you can literally file your taxes while you're waiting in line for whatever the hell you're doing. Everyone has to wait in the line for something. I don't give a fuck what it is. At some point, whether you're on the toilet, you take long toilet breaks while you uh are, you know what I mean, like driving, you can have the thing up on the dash like that, and you can be filing your taxes while you're going to, British Columbia or something. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you got some time, even though you think it's busy time. Like, you could be at work just sitting at a desk and saying, well, I got no time. But you're sitting at a desk and you do like 5 things a day, and then you got all that in between time. Anyway, and then you can save yourself 40, 60, 80, 100. I know some people that are paying like 150 to get someone to file their taxes for them. What could you do with an extra 40 to 150, even 20 bucks a year? You're just giving it away, because the problem in school is that they teach you all the shit that kind of counts. But then you got to get out into the real world and learn the real half of how shit works. And it's not as pretty as it seems. You know what I'm saying? And because they didn't teach you it in school, it feels unreachable to you, unfamiliar to you. Like, when you're in school, okay, we got to go to gym class, play with some fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Not that that wasn't good. I'm just giving you an example. They teach you about health. They teach you about math equations that don't matter in real life. And then I get that you're trying to show the principle, but don't you think things like filing your tax should have been its own personal class? That's like 6 months to get good at that shit, realistically. Through practice and, relative readings. So people pay, it's a huge business that people pay someone to do their taxes for them. But, and like I said, I understand why people pay taxes for someone to do them, which I agree with. But if you're like a broke motherfucker, if you've got time in between and you work a seriously non-busy job, even though you think it's busy, but you still got time, you can do your own taxes and have between 40 to 150 bucks or more every year in your pocket. That's like, you could buy another property and you could just use that alone to pay the taxes on the property. You buy a rural property, you're going to pay like 150, 200 in taxes a year if it's just a property. So you could put an initial amount down on something and you'd be able to cover the fees, just if you think about it in a practical point of view, just from filing it yourself, if you're not doing too many heavy things, like if you're not lifting too heavy. If you are, then I get it. You're in another category. You gotta pay someone. I get it. Anyway, I'm just trying to hammer this point down, Mr. SFM Collective. Help the people save some money. You know what I'm saying? To where it applies to them. You have to make the decision if that makes sense to you. But hey, yo, 40, 60 extra bucks in my pocket a year, and I learn the skill? Fuck it, man. Mr. SFM. Peace.